I honestly don't know what to say, people. I honestly don't know what to tell you guys. I'm gonna try and keep it as neutral as possible, even though I'm absolutely fuming right now. I can't even. Yeah, I've seen enough, honestly. I mean, I've been seeing enough, but anyway. Final score at Old Trafford: 11 men Man United nil, and 10 men Everton 1. And I think it should be highlighted because that's how big the embarrassment is. 10 men Everton came to Old Trafford and won a game of football. David Moyes, who had not won against Man United in 17 games in the Premier League, if I'm not wrong, because that's what the stats said on TV, finally got his win. And it's an absolute embarrassment, if you ask me. There's no two ways about it. There's no sugarcoating. There's no beating around the bush. You have to call it what it is. An absolute embarrassment. It's crazy because the game started in a way that nobody expected. Nobody expected Everton to implode the way they did. Manchester United go on a counter-attack. I think Bruno Fernandes has a shot at the end of that attack. It goes wide. The image on TV, they were still busy showing the replay. They show the replay, and whilst the replay is showing, you can hear the crowd cheer. So I don't know what's going on. I wasn't at the stadium. And all I see, the next image after that, was Idris Agana Gay being held back by Jordan Pickford. And I'm like, huh? But by the sound of the fans cheering, I could only assume that it was a red card. And then when the commentator said, oh, there's been a sending off, I was like, what? Sending off? And again, I'm seeing Jordan Pickford holding back Gay, and Gay is going absolutely berserk. Like, he is ready to put hands on someone. Well, he already did before that, which is something that we didn't see in real time. It's only when they showed the replay when I was like, whoa, what was going on here? And it seemed like Michael Keane and Idris Agana Gay had a disagreement about the chance that happened earlier, because I think, was it Keane or Gay himself, kind of passed the ball to nobody, and that's what led to Bruno having the shot. And that's what, both players were disagreeing on. But what I didn't realize, because I tweeted out straight away and I said, that was just a simple argument. Why did Ghana Gay get sent off for that argument? I had to watch that replay about 6 times before I realized, hold on a minute. Idris Agana Gay slapped Michael Keane in the face, and it went so quick that I didn't realize. That's why I said I had to watch it about 5-6 times before I actually realized, oh, whoa. That left hand was quick. Idris Agana Gay was quick with it, and he absolutely lost his marbles. He's going mad. Iliman Ndiaye is trying to hold him back. Jordan Pickford is trying to hold him back, and they're just telling man, yo, listen, just walk off the pitch, my brother. Just walk off the pitch. And that's why I said Everton literally imploded. And at that moment, I'm thinking, it's kind of harsh, but listen, I'll take it. Whatever advantage Man United can get to win this game of football, we should be able to take advantage of that and win this game so that we can move into 4th position. So we thought. Manchester United do what they do best. We just absolutely crumble under the pressure of being expected to win a game of football. Everton played better football than us in the first half. In the second half, it was all Man United. Don't get me wrong. But in the first half, that was an absolute embarrassment. And all of the damage was done in the first half. Everton played us off the park. In our own back garden, we got played off the park. An absolute embarrassment. And you know what really annoyed me? Is that when Everton got that red card, there was no urgency. No urgency whatsoever from all of the players. Some of them actually looked like they were dangerous, and some of them posed threat from start to finish, actually. And I can't really fault them for posing threat and for doing their best to try and score, or at least help to try and score. But there was no urgency whatsoever from any of the players. So much so that Everton started to have fun. They started to play football around us. We started to be the ones running after the ball. We started to be the ones chasing after the ball. Everton were winning first balls, second balls. I saw a stat on TV during the game, I should say, that said that the striker, Tierno Barry, won 14 aerial duels. This game, 14. 10 men. 10 men. We had 11. United had 11. And Everton won more aerial duels than Man United did. And you're going to try and sit there and tell me that somehow, somewhere you can try and spin a positive on this. Please do not even try. Do not even try. Do not even try. Please don't do that to yourself. There is absolutely zero positives. No positives, I should say. There is absolutely none whatsoever. No positives that you can take from today's game. No positives. As much as I want to talk about individual performances, I have to look at this as a collective. There was no urgency whatsoever. Everton started to be comfortable. They started to play silky football. One ball fizzed past our midfield. One. Dewsbury Hall receives it on the half turn. Bruno Fernandes next to him doesn't want to go into the challenge, doesn't want to take a yellow for the team. Why? I guess we'll never know. Lenny Yoro, passive in defending, and Dewsbury Hall gets his first Premier League goal with his weaker foot and he slaps it top bins, 1-0. And from that moment on, I don't want to say I was negative and I don't want to say I was pessimistic, but I kind of knew it was done already. It was done because if there's one thing that Man United cannot do, it's being down, first of all, and second of all, trying to break down a team in a low block. We cannot do that to save our lives. Why? And this leads me to my next point, because the manager that set us up, or the manager that sets this team up every game, does not prepare the team for situations like this. We could have played 11v11 and they could have played a low block. We would not have been able to break these down. We wouldn't have been able to break this team down whatsoever. Can you imagine all of the attacking threat that was on the pitch? And Manchester United can't break down Everton Football Club with 10 men. Need to reiterate that to make sure people understand how much of an embarrassment that was. Can't break them down for nothing. For absolutely nothing. I told people before, and I'll say it again, just in case you missed it, just in case you're new here, let me tell you. You see this system, this Amorim system, Manchester United will always be decent. They will win games, yes, but they will lose a lot of games. They will draw a lot of games. Games like today, in the grand scheme of things, do not surprise me. Why? Because of the setup. The setup, the system is killing these players. Please explain to me why in the first half we have 3 left-footed players. 3 left-footed players on the left channel. Why? Because ultimately, they're all doing the same thing. We just cut in and then play it inwards. What's the point? Ahmad, Shaw, Dorgu, all left-footed, all doing the same thing. Rarely crossing it in. What's the point? Change something. Change something. Okay, at halftime, he does change something. Mazraoui comes off, Mason Mount comes on. But then I'm like, even though it's an attacking change, it's not really hopeful. Because I know what Mount gives, which is close to nothing. If we're really being honest. Close to nothing. Proof was in the pudding. Second half, nothing happened down his side. Everything went down on that right-hand side with Mbeumo and Ahmad. And credit to them, they did their best. They did their best. Our 2 best players today, Ahmad and Mbeumo. Our 2 best players by far. The system is killing us. And I don't know how long people I don't know how long it's going to take for people to understand this because, again, apart from the right-hand side, that one is sorted. Down that left-hand side, my eyes are bleeding when I'm seeing some of the players pick up some of the balls that are being played in those positions. My eyes are bleeding when I'm seeing Dalot, Dorgu and Shaw pick up balls in those positions. You see those positions, yeah? If you have a normal system, a normal setup, left wingers should be able to pick up the ball in those positions. I want to see Cunha pick up the ball in those positions. I don't want to see Cunha in them inwards, them inside forward positions. I don't want to see that. Obviously, he didn't play today because he picked up a knock in training. I don't want to see that. I want to see Cunha pick up the ball in those positions where Dalot keeps picking up the ball, where Dorgu keeps picking up the ball, where Shaw keeps picking up the ball, where Mount keeps picking up the ball. I want to see Cunha over there. But that can't happen, people, if you don't play a 4-3-3 simple, fluid system. So go ahead, be my guest. We can play that system for another 2 years. But guess what? As long as we play this system, it will be 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. Always. Because tell me, what does that win against Liverpool at Anfield mean now? What does it mean? Because to me, it means nothing. Nottingham Forest went and won there. They put 3 past them. Oh, God. This is so embarrassing, honestly. This is so embarrassing. This is absolutely embarrassing. I'm genuinely fuming, people. I hope you can understand me just being, quiet for a few seconds in between. Where do we go from here? 1 game a week. And this is the manager that's supposed to secure top 4 for us. This is the manager that's supposed to bring us back to Europe. Playing like this in Europe, oh my God. I'm actually happy we're not in Europe this season. I'm so happy because we would get absolutely slaughtered. We would get put on a t-shirt on a weekly basis playing like that, this system. As a manager, yes, you can have your philosophy. Yes, you can have your system. But think about the players that you have. You as a manager, have to adapt yourself to the players, not the other way around. The greatest managers on this earth always adapt themselves to the players that they have at their disposal. I don't know what kind of satisfaction, Amorim gets from seeing Dalot pick up the ball in left wing positions. What's he meant to do? He's not that good. Position-wise, he's not that good. It just puzzles me so much. I just don't understand. I genuinely don't understand. The only thing that he didn't do today was that preloaded substitution of a centre-back. Because we finished the game with the same the same centre-backs that we started the game with. I've been a big advocate for change for a long time. And games like this only accentuate what I'm thinking. Games like this only put more emphasis on what I'm already thinking about this manager. Not good enough. Not good enough. He's not going to be the one to bring us back to glory. We can sing this song, the Amorim song, until the cows come home. He will not be the guy to take us to glory. And today, or games like today, just prove it to me once more. So as much as I'm fuming, I'm not surprised at all. Who do we have next? Let me just check quickly. This ain't getting no edits, people. I'm genuinely fuming, people. And I want you guys to see live the frustration that I have. Crystal Palace. My goodness. What time? Lunchtime kickoff on a Sunday. Lord be with us. Away from home. Crystal Palace, lunchtime, 12 o'clock on Sunday. Jesus Christ. By the way, that's when you're going to see how a 3-4-3 or 3-5-2 system should be played for real. That's when you're going to see it. 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. That's how it's going to be under this manager. As long as he's here, we're going to win games, we're going to be happy, but then it's back to reality, back to life. Anyway, people, I think I've said enough. You know what to do. Like, share, comment, subscribe. It's road to 20K. We've already passed 19, and I appreciate you guys for that. Big up everyone for tuning in. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you during the week, innit? During the week, I'll see you Champions League. At least that's going to take my mind off this dross that I keep watching every single week under this manager, because I'm not having that. Anyway, people, I shall see you tomorrow for a Champions League match reaction. Peace.